Someone wants to get out the starting hand.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this evening's full council meeting. And I'll just get on with it. Thank you all for coming. This meeting will be live streamed through the council's Facebook page. Persons attending will be captured on film, except when seated in the public seating area even, with the exclusion of the first row. Any speech may be picked up and broadcast. A fire alarm drill is not planned. In the event that the alarm sounds, please make your way out of the building using either staircase to the meeting point in the Red Lion Yard and await further instructions. Councillors are reminded that to avoid the risk of being seen as predetermined or biased, they should consider all debate prior to deciding on how to vote on items of business, urgent items, items for information only, can be brought to the attention of the committee at the discretion of the chairman at the end of the meeting. No decisions can be taken on items not detailed on the published agenda. Please ensure mobile phones are turned off or to silent, which I'll do now because business to be transacted. Apologies for absence. To receive apologies for absence.
Councillor Holt for illness.
Can I have a proposer? Councillor Tully, Councillor Cummings second, all in favour? It's unanimous. Item 2, declarations of interest. To receive disclosures of interest from councillors on matters to be considered at the meeting. I do apologise to everyone, I forgot my glasses and even though I've got the largest agenda papers in the world, because they're so close, I'm struggling to see them anyway. So I'll start that item again. To receive disclosures of interest from councillors on matters to be considered at the meeting. The disclosures shall include the nature of the interest. If a member becomes aware during the course of the meeting of an interest that has not been disclosed, they must do so immediately. Councillors are reminded to ensure their register of interests form is up to date. Councillor Tully, Councillor Yelland, that's me as well, isn't it? Yeah, and Councillor McNeil.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Councillor Yelland.
Just to declare the interest, a personal interest in item 10.4 as a trustee where you see.
Councillor Tully.
Ditto.
Yeah. Councillor Ireland. That's myself as well. And Councillor Neil.
Allotments.
Allotments, thank you. Right, has it got all of that? Anyone else? Come on, we're doing well. No, good. Right, we'll move on then. Public participation. Public participation. To receive questions or comments from members of the public, please note that decisions cannot be made on items not detailed on the agenda. Well, we have 2 borough councillors sat in the public gallery. A few ghosts, maybe. Have we had any emails, phone calls? No, nobody's been in the office. Right, okay.
Person's been in the office, but not others.
Well, I think these 2 have got enough to say in a minute or so anyway, so we'll move on swiftly. Thank you. Members' questions. To receive questions from members regarding the workings of the council. Councillor Ireland.
Thank you very much. Yes, an issue that's I'm sure most people are aware of, but it's been raised by members of the public to me, and that's the pollution in the East Oakland River, which I'm sure we're all aware of, and from the diesel pollution from the spillage from the train. So, you know, obviously it's of concern for children and dogs and so forth, as we all know. One of the things that I mentioned when I talked about this informally in the offices, in the council offices, was because the East Oakland, West Oakland, the confluences at Waitrose, as you know, who have been useful to have a, you know, some kind of barrage on the East Oakland to stop the pollution going into the rest of the river and on down into the Torridge.
It's 3.
Sorry?
There's 3 already in there.
What? 3 what?
Booths.
There are, are they? Thank you. That's
From the
what.
start, yeah.
Thank you, Christine. Councillor Marshall.
Councillor Cummins?
On the same subject but a different way, I had a phone call from my son about the smell of fuel in the park. Believed it was coming from the sports ground area. I contacted Christine and I have to commend her and James on the speed with which they responded, because at the time we did not know about the train spillage and the reaction was instant. I have to commend both James and Christine on the way they reacted, because I was in a meeting and I got a phone call from my son who lives in Shelley Truro and was complaining about the smoke coming in. So they have to be commended, because James was out there within about 5 minutes of you making a phone call, Christine. So I think that they deserve, a big pat on the back for how quickly they responded.
Thank you very much, Councillor Cummins.
I've had a couple of comments made to me about lighting in the Mill Road car park. Lights not working, which causes problems when people are walking through, especially at the bottom of the park, going out across the river bridge. I believe there's lights there, but they're wondering if something could be done about looking to see if they could be fixed.
Are they in Simmons Park or Mill Road, sorry?
The Mill Road car park.
Right.
I believe that comes under us, doesn't it? No? West Devon. Okay. Sorry about that.
That's all right, there's three of them there that can't make out what they're doing about it. Any other questions from anyone else? Right, just on the pollution in the river, I did speak to James the other day about it, and he said to me that, having spoken to the Environment Agency, the full effects of what it might do to aquatic life and the surrounding banksides won't be felt for about 2 weeks. So fingers crossed it's not too bad. We might have dodged a bullet, but we won't know for sure for another week or so. Okay, item 5, West Devon Borough Council, to receive reports from West Devon Borough Council. Councillors, if present. Councillor Goffey, would you like to go first on this occasion?
I did send mine through, but it was this afternoon, so I thought you
Who
possibly
did you
had
send it to?
I sent it to Anna because I forgot she was running the document. I
We'll receive
realised
it
that.
tomorrow.
You'll get it,
Certainly.
yes, and I'm sure you'll thoroughly enjoy it. Right, I'm delighted to tell you I have had a definite win this month. At a meeting with County Network Rail, they have agreed to allow 2 of the designated bus parking spaces to be drop-off points for families from the town side of the station. This will save wives and mothers from having to drive out of Nexus Way into Stockley Mead to drop off family members getting on the train and repeating the journey in the evening, if necessary. In fine weather, they might well enjoy the opportunity to walk in the fresh air. I've also talked to AgPad as I discovered their plans included a walkway inside the hedge adjoining Crediton Road. However, James Granger informed me that the plans for the roadway pavement are done, and the tree officer is happy as regards the oak tree, which has a TPO on it, and this is what had concerned me, and incidentally also the site manager at AdPad, who is now my new friend. The pavement should be put in place this summer at long last, and thank you, Councillor Dexter, for pushing this for a sensible resolution. Finally, tomorrow there is a film being shown to members on the People's Emergency Briefing. I know Fran Rickwood is interested to arrange a town screen of this, and have advised that she talks to Emma, as councillors might be interested in seeing this also. Then my ink ran out, so I'm having to sort of decide what I wrote. Right, yes, then the West Devon Borough Council are now requiring all councillors to have a DB check, and you'll be relieved to know that mine has come back clear. We're also being given the opportunity for neurodiversity training, so I've signed up for that one too. And finally, thank you to the town mayor for a fantastic celebration of St George's Day. It was so lovely to see so many families enjoying it and enjoying our lovely park. Thank you.
Thank you. Councillor Dexter?
Thank you, Mayor. Just to speak to my thing, which I think I sent through a couple of days ago.